Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. It is October 18th, 2025, and I'm back with another message. There's something about 7 years ago. For me, 7 years ago is when a woman removed the feeding tube out of my spiritual body. It had been there since 2003, and so those who had been feasting on me lost their snacks and their connection to this energy. Someone is calling another diabolical. The curator and his friends are talking, and they sounded worried. The curator is saying, if she establishes herself, and they're very concerned. The curator was talking to some other masculines about her sensitivity, assuring them that she is sensitive. They're trying to get rid of her. There's something about a replicator or a replicate. They're calling somebody an Amazon. At 10:10 p.m. last night, the curator was talking to somebody saying the court has issued an order, a cease and desist order, of using all medicines as transports to other dimensional realms, spaces and places, or timelines. So again, the court has ordered a cease and desist of using all medicines as connectors or bridges into other people's timelines. Set another record, someone said. So there are 2 records over and above Satan. Apparently there's a trophy or some kind of stuff. Somebody is talking about warheads, and they're real mad. They want to blow up the country that this person lives in. Apparently, they're getting a Medal of Honor. So the Satan are really, really mad. There's something about a baby boomer, which is born between 1946 and 1964. Something about they castrated everybody. Something about titanium. And somebody said, burning? As they're burning, right? So, I don't know. Apparently, we've got some fires going on. And as they are burning, something is happening. The curator said something about it went through the teeth too, or it went through teeth too. So I don't know, there must have been some kind of a, I don't know, it went through teeth too. I take it as it resonates. They mentioned Sacajawea again, and then they mentioned high honor, and then they said high honors again. They're talking about a generational curse breaker. She graduated, top of her class, somebody said. They're claiming that somebody is threatening people, and there's something about a captive. They're saying that there's an American citizen who advertises herself. They really want to capture this person. They are saying that she is a victor. What's going on? Somebody asked. They're talking of a feminine activating her cellular structure, and the masculine speaking said that it has the opposite effect on him. So apparently they're trying to copycat this woman in whatever it is that she's doing to bring homeostasis to her body and amplify her health and well-being. So again, they're talking about the replicator. So they mentioned it at the beginning of this transmission. Here in the middle, they're talking about the replicator again, and then in the end, they'll talk about it again. They need to get command of this feminine, but the curator is saying it has to be a relationship. And it sounds like he's getting accused of hijacking relationships. And it sounds like it's a bad thing. And one of the other masculines is saying that he doesn't like this. I petition that this transference they are accustomed to via relationship be canceled, made null and void, and never to work again for them. And other than that, that they never again receive any kind of relationship with a sun or a star or anybody that they've been accustomed to this transference with. Amen. There's a whole lot of masculines out there who are really angry and upset because they've been defeated by a woman. And she set 2 records above their greatest record. So it sounds like their replicator is being shut down. Is this replicator their cloning device? Take it as it resonates. They're complaining that she is emancipated. And they're talking of a victory. They're talking about how they reincarnated. And somebody said, "You put your hands on her." And another person said, "He fucked up." There's something about levitating. And somebody said, "Dime a dozen." And another one said, "He calls everybody a dime a dozen." They're real popular, someone said. The curator is saying that there's a new activity, ... And it sounded like somebody said, Uber Earth. But my mind kept wanting to say Mother Earth. So take it as it resonates. Uber Earth? I don't know. Uber Earth. Is this like a... Is Earth actually like a celestial star? A transport system? Uber Earth. Are we all taking a ride? Or is it actually Mother Earth? I don't know. I couldn't tell. It sounded like Uber Earth, but again, like I said, my mind kept hearing Mother Earth. It was hearing Uber, but thinking Mother. They're complaining about this woman's power source. And the other day, they were discussing about how she is her own supply. These masculines are upset about it because when they tried to do what she's been doing, it had the opposite effect on them. Someone is telling the curator that if he likes this woman and he needs a relationship, But there's something about boundaries. There's some kind of an announcement. Apparently, Satan levitated and she levitated. So that was one of the records. Apparently she broke their record about levitation. So they're talking about Donald Trump. Apparently he was the one who martyred her and hid her away. But there she is out there levitating and beating Satan's record. These ones are really upset that he chose her He screwed up everything for them. They're talking about her needing medicine. It's over, someone said. There's something about the president, something about a soprano, something about organized crime, and something about December. That's the message that I have for you. I hope that it clarifies something that you already intuitively knew, and I will see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.